Good morning, Cleveland. William Barr here with Universal Windows. Great to be back. Today I actually brought one of my hand samples of a double hung window, and I'm actually going to do a demonstration this morning, and I'm also going to talk about the different things to look for as far as the high end versus the low end, what common mistakes a lot of homeowners make. Typically, the first thing you want to look for when you're purchasing or investing in vinyl windows, you want to make sure that you get a custom-made product. The reason that's important to you as a homeowner, typically your big box or big brand is going to use a stock size window, and that's just not going to work for your needs. You're going to have drafts, air, water, and noise infiltrating. With our exclusive Unishield, every unit's custom made to each room in your home. Now what that means to you is it guarantees a perfect fit. You don't have to worry about any air, water, noise infiltrating. Going to make your home a lot more comfortable. Here's probably the #1 reason, besides energy efficiency, that homeowners get windows. They tilt in for easy cleaning. Your top and bottom sash tilt in. Now you have to imagine, compared to maybe what you have now, where they're either painted or nailed shut or some of them are rotted, this tilts in for easy cleaning. And what that means to you is not only is it safer, what you used to risk life and limb on the ladder, wrestling with those old storm windows, you literally can do from the safety and security of your own 2 feet. So it's going to make your home a lot safer. Beyond that though, what used to take you all day on maybe your only Saturday off, you now can clean the entire house in 15 minutes. That's going to save you a boatload of time. Another great feature, if you notice, our sashes are actually removable from the inside. You get a half or full screen, and that's removable as well. So if you could imagine how much easier this is to maintain. Once you put our exclusive Unishield in your home, you don't have to paint, scrape, caulk. The days of putting the plastic up are over. The days of wrestling with those storm windows are over. Not to mention the home's not only going to be quieter, but it's going to be a ton more comfortable. We're going to cut down on those energy bills. This is a half screen. Full screens are available. And again, this is a double hung model. One thing that we want to communicate at Universal, we custom make everything. We have double hungs, casements, sliders, bays, bows, architectural shape. We also have a lot of different varieties. You can get it in 3 different colors. You've got white, tan, brown, and I've got 3 excellent wood grain options, a light oak, a dark oak, and a cherry. So when it comes to options, you really get to pick and choose what you want on the home. We could also do 10 different exterior custom paints. Get a good tight shot of that. We could do a green, a brick red. We could even paint the window black on the exterior. So literally, if you can dream it, I could make it. Of course, as I mentioned, all these windows come with a lifetime warranty with a 30-year transfer. If you can get a nice tight shot up here in the header, basically on that header there's a sticker, there's a 6-digit customer code. That customer code belongs to you and your home. As long as you own your home, in 30 years to the next homeowner, you get a true lifetime warranty. So if anything goes wrong, whether the neighbor throws a baseball through this window, whether you crack it yourself, we literally will replace the glass for free. So all the locks, all the latches are covered in that true lifetime warranty with a 30-year transfer to the next homeowner. That gives you that peace of mind of knowing that you're covered from here to eternity. Let me pop that top sash back in, close it up. A couple other great features. Every exclusive Unishield comes standard with 5 locks. You have ventilation latches here. These are great. They allow you to get some fresh air, but give you the peace of mind of knowing no one's coming in. In addition to that, you have a locking rail that cuts down on drafts as well. As always, folks, we would love an opportunity to come out and do a full demonstration for you, of course. That was just a mini. I've got a ton more features I'd love to share with you. So call this Saturday, and for the Channel 3 viewer, we're going to give you a 15% discount on any project, windows, siding, entry doors. As always, Universal Windows Direct would love an opportunity to earn your business on any home improvement need that you may have. Call 216-518-8900. You'd be glad you did, and have a great Saturday, Cleveland. Good morning, Cleveland. William Barr here with Universal Windows Direct, and what we're going to cover today is at Universal Windows we have a saying, not all windows are created equal. What I'm going to do is cover those differences. The difference with Universal is in the glass. If you take a look at here, I'm going to put a photo up on the screen of a replacement window or new construction window that's actually less than 3 years old. You'll notice there's actually mold or condensation growing in between. Now typically what you're going to find with big box, big brand, big builder, he's going to skimp on the windows. And really what has caused that is what we're going to cover today. In between the window, there's something called a seal or a spacer. That's basically what's going to keep your gas inside the window and prevent it from basically leaking out. What you're going to see on the market today, the majority of companies, 99% of them, are going to use some type of mass-produced metal or aluminum. Now, we were taught in second grade that aluminum is a tremendous conductor of energy. It actually allows energy to pass through it. It'll get cold in the winter and warm in the summertime. In fact, I've got this in ice right now, and you could actually see that piece of metal that is sweating. With our exclusive Unishield, we use a product called Super Spacer, which is a structural foam developed by NASA. Now, what that means to you as a homeowner is quite simple. If it's 0 degrees outside and 70 inside, our exclusive Unishield is going to be 18.4 degrees warmer at the edge of your glass. Now, if you take all the windows in your home, they typically make up about 20% of the wall space or surface area. So if you can imagine 18.4 degrees on one entire wall of your home, what that really means to you as a consumer is with our exclusive product line, your home is going to be a lot more comfortable compared to the big box, big brand. In addition to that, you'll notice this Health Smart tag here. It's physically impossible for allergens or mold to grow. Or with our competitors, where you have moisture, you're going to have mold. So with our exclusive Unishield, what it really means to you, this product's going to make your home a lot healthier. Come down to the bottom here. We give you the peace of mind of knowing as long as you own your home in 30 years to the next, because we use this super spacer, that the window will not sweat, will not condensate. That gives you the peace of mind of knowing as long as you own your home in 30 years to the next homeowner, you're covered. This is the last window you're ever going to have to invest in. All these windows get tested by the NFRC. That's the National Fenestration Rating Council, and they have something called a P1 chamber. P1 chamber is considered the world's toughest testing chamber. And what they do is it's a controlled setting, so everyone's on the same playing field. You have 3 different pieces of glass inside that P1 chamber, one with intercept, one with full metal, one with super spacer. And then they do 100% relative humidity, 24 hours a day. You have constant ultraviolet bombardment where literally the sun is beating down on the window. If that weren't bad enough, they take the temperature and they jack it up to 140 degrees, then they drop it down to -30, then back up to 140, down to -30. Literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're torturing the glass to see when is it going to sweat, when is it going to fail, when is it going to condensate. What the NFRC figured is 1 week in the chamber equals 1 year in the field or in your home. If you take a look at the metal spacers, they failed anywhere from 3 to 27 weeks. Wasn't if it failed, but when. Take a look at Super Spacer. They stopped testing after 125 weeks, which means to you 125 years in your home. So when Universal Windows says confidently this is the last window you're ever going to invest in, it's in the testing. The proof is in the pudding, if you will.